Welcome back to my channel. It is Color Me Bad Lynn, and I am back with a Q&A. I wanted to pop on today and answer one of my questions that this young lady's been waiting on me to answer her question. She may have gotten the answer from someone else, but I did address her email, and I wanted to pop on and share a part of this delightful conversation that she and I had via email. But before we get into that, I also want to share an amazing candle set that I dug out of my closet that I am really enjoying. I've been toying with these candles and kind of sniffing them without lighting them for the last couple of days, and I wasn't in love with the smell. So I said, well, you know what, while we're going to do this Q&A, we'll light the candle and we'll let it marinate, and then I'll really be able to tell you how well I like it. Okay, but before we get into our candle scent, I do want to welcome back to my channel all of those who have seen any or all of my videos. I want to thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. It is greatly appreciated. And then for those who've never seen me a day in their life, hi, I am Color Me Bad Lynn. I am a beauty professional. On my channel, we will do fragrance reviews, and more fragrance reviews. Of course, we will also, if you haven't noticed, we'll talk about candles, fragrant oils, love, romance, natural skincare, and faith. And we may even get into some cooking and health and all kinds of stuff. There's no telling where we're going to go with this, but we're going to go. All right. So without further ado, again, I've been emailing a young lady. She sent me an email with a question. And I guess in order to get comfortable with kind of sharing some information about herself with me and asking for some advice, I told her I'd go ahead and answer the question online if she didn't mind, and she's like, sure, no problem. So her name is Nails. I won't share her email or anything like that, but normally people tag themselves as their email address. Her question for me was, color me. What advice would you give me in looking for a man? Now, because we've been kind of communicating back and forth with emails, she knows that I have a sense of humor. So I'm not laughing at her, I'm laughing with her. And I have a sense of humor. I'm full of comedy, just so you know. My answer to that question is easy. And I'm not going to read it off the piece of paper because I didn't answer it. Stop looking. The word of God says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. It doesn't say she. It says he. So I would definitely stick with that and to that. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't present yourself as finely as you possibly can, especially if you're looking. You're looking. Stop looking and be found. It makes a difference. It takes the pressure off of things. It will keep you from making, now I wouldn't say poor choices, because just because you choose to date somebody or spend time with somebody and they don't end up being the one doesn't mean that you're making a poor choice. It just means that they're not the one. And I think that is a very condescending label that people like to place on relationships and people that they don't find compatible, that they only want one thing from. That was a poor choice. I made a poor choice, and I disagree with that. I just think that sometimes people just aren't meant to be together in a relationship or as life partners and things like that. But I would highly recommend that you just stop looking. Relax. Take a deep breath. Start working on yourself. Whatever areas in your life that you want to improve on, start working on improving those things. Now, don't go out here and starve yourself because you want to lose 50 pounds or kill yourself because you need to lose 100, or because you're not making the money that you think you should be making, or that you're not driving a car that you think you want to drive, or you don't have the clothing wardrobe that you feel like the man that you want or that you're looking for would be attracted to. One of the best relationships that I ever been in my life to date, I met him I had on and I'm going to be honest, I had on rollers in my hair. I wasn't out in the store, but I was at home and I met him with rollers in my hair and a lounging outfit, no makeup. Now, mind you, this was 20, almost 30 years ago. But at the same time, we put a lot of focus on the things that we don't have and trying to fake it until we make it in so many instances in life. Well, what happens when that person finds out who the real you are, and what you really do and don't have? Just be yourself, relax. If you belong to a church, get involved in some groups. You don't have to join the singles ministry, but join a book club if you like books, or whatever the case may be, and get involved in something. If you don't have a lot of friends or a lot of family members that you connect with on a regular basis, you can find things that you can do by yourself. You can take yourself out to dinner. I do it sometimes. You can take yourself to the movies. You could take yourself out for a spa day. Now things are opening back up. Still wear your mask though. The state that I live in just reported this morning that there are over 100,000 cases of the new variant of the COVID virus. And people are getting it that have been vaccinated. And that's not a vaccine, it's actually a shot. Just so you guys really know, it's not a vaccine. And so, do things for yourself. I have hobbies that I've always had hobbies. I like thrifting, and I like going to estate sales, and I like window shopping, and I like to do a lot of different things. Not to share everything about myself, but learn how to do things in preparation for your mate. Finding you. If you don't know how to cook, go take some cooking classes. Deerberg's has them. If you're in, whatever town you're in, your larger grocery stores, they have cooking classes. Get a recipe book or go online and find out how to make a couple of really nice dishes. Or if you like to decorate, start working on that, or whatever it is that you like to do. Get busy improving yourself, and that person will find you. But don't stress yourself out trying to find the wrong person. It's a waste of time. So just take your time and enjoy. And if you do happen to befriend a gentleman and things don't work out, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You'll get over it. Trust me, especially when you meet the one that's really for you, you'll be like, what was I thinking? So, you've gotta relax into this thing and understand and learn that everything in life is a process. But without, going on and on about it. Stop looking. Just stop looking. He'll find you. Especially if you look good, girl. You might already know him. He's just not ready, or you may not be ready. So I wouldn't rush the issue, but if you stop looking, he will find you. Okay? It's okay. It's all right. And when he does find you, fall deep in and praise God. Okay? All right. So thank you, Nels, for your question. I could go on and on about that love and relationship and all of that. Those things are really my hot buttons. I love talking about them. I always joke about I could have been a sex education expert. Those topics just come really easy to me, and I just love talking about them. I do a lot of research about them because we're very interesting creatures. Women are complex and men are really simple. And sometimes we make things a little bit harder than what they really are. And just be yourself, relax, and he will find you. Okay? All right. Good luck. All right. So I want to show you this packaging. I took one of the candles out of here, but I want to show you all the packaging on this. Is really beautiful. And I wanted to light it because I wasn't liking these candles at first. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I love all of the Huntington Home candles that I have gotten so far. I love all of them. I've got candles everywhere around here that even once I burn them all the way down to the metal, I keep them because the glass that they put these candles in is so beautiful and so decorative and so fancy. And then if you take the lids off of them, you can still smell the aromas. They're so beautiful, y'all. So real quick, let me show you this. This is Sweet Lilac and Lavender. I hope you can see that. And again, this is a soy blend candle from Aldi. Springtime lilies, petals swirled with variant greens and delicate hints of garden lavender and soft musk. Very relaxing, very aromatic, very, very sensual. It's soft. If you have any small children in your home, and you have to, in the evening time, create a more relaxing environment, these candles are really nice for that. I wouldn't put them and light them where they're down low, where people can injure themselves and things of that nature. But if you have somewhere high you can place them, I would definitely get a hold of not maybe just these candles, but anything that has that lavender or a soft musk in them, because that fragrance, the lavender, really calms the spirit. It calms the soul. It makes you talk a little bit with a lower, relaxed tone. It calms the nervous central system down and things of that nature. And so definitely, I highly recommend, if you're wanting to recreate or to create a spa-like environment in your home, definitely Huntington Homes Sweet Lilac and Lavender candles. They come in a set of 3. Or if you know someone who loves the scent of lavender or lavender oil, this will be a perfect gift for under $10. All right. So I want to thank everybody. I wanted to pop on and answer that question again. Thank you, Nels, for your question. We will keep in touch. Like I said, I've been conversating back and forth with Nels through email, and I expressed to her that I would come on and answer her question for her. And I thank her for that, and I really appreciate that. But remember, he that finds a wife findeth a good thing. So you want to be found good, not looking, but good. All right. God bless, guys. Peace.